Tune in every Monday morning at 10 for Get in the Know with host Marley B, providing the city of Highland Park news, information, and entertainment. Find out what's happening in Highland Park from the city's movers and shakers. Get in the Know with Marley B. Monday mornings at 10, right here on WHPR.
As a single mother, my first job is care about Derek. Everything that I do is from him. When I moved to Philadelphia and this apartment, after 6 months, we need to connect with the world. I use internet to keep him in a language because that's the way to get connected with my family tradition. He has to know where he comes from. We need internet essential. There's no excuses to not get connected.
And welcome to your very own TV show, Get in the Know. I'm your host, Marley Blackman. Marley B, that's me. I'm also your press secretary for the City of Highland Park, giving you the information you want to know, deserve to know. We had a lot of great things happen over the weekend. We had the City of Highland Park's Family Fun Day. It was September the 7th, right next to City Hall, and we had a great time. All of the children got book bags filled with supplies, and there was free food. There was just a ton of things going on. I want you guys to keep your eyes and ears out for all of the festive activities that's going to be happening in the month of October as well. And I think we're going to be doing a Harvest Fest for Barber School on September the 28th as well. So make sure you stay tuned in on our city's Facebook page so you can understand what's going on and log into all of the events that's happening within and around your city. We have some really great guests coming on today. We have Ms. Jewel Chapman. She is the Director of Focus Hope Workforce Development and Education Department, and she has one of her students here. She's going to explain to you how she can take your babies in and get them into the right programs and get them to working. And I want you guys to feel free to call in to be a part of the show by dialing into 313-868-0342 if you have any questions and or concerns about the program. We also have some artists coming in from Def Jam Records this morning. I want to make sure that you guys stay tuned in for that because there is a ton of artists and I want them to introduce themselves. So we're going to have a very fun and exciting show today. So stay in your seats and we'll be right back.
Tune in every Monday morning at 10 for Get in the Know with host Marley B, providing the city of Highland Park news, information, and entertainment. Find out what's happening in Highland Park from the city's movers and shakers. Get in the Know with Marley B. Monday mornings at 10, right here on WHPR.
As a single mother, my first job is care about Derek. Everything that I do is from him. When I moved to Philadelphia and this apartment, after 6 months, we need to connect with the world. I use internet to keep him in a language because that's the way to get connected with my family tradition. He has to know where he comes from. We need internet essential. There's no excuses to not get connected.
Welcome back to your very own TV show, Get in the Know. I'm your host, Marley B. I am also your press secretary for the City of Highland Park. We are joined this morning by Ms. Jewel Chapman. Thank you so very much for being here this morning. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for having us.
Good. You know what? I was just telling Jewel that you guys know because you watch that there has been a rerun for the last 3 weeks, and I do apologize for that. But I'm sitting here and I'm just like, normally I prep you and say, we're just going to talk and have a conversation, but I didn't do that for Jewel this morning, so I apologize.
No worries.
But you're doing fine.
Thank you.
You look like a natural.
Thank you.
All right, so Jewel Chapman is here from Focus Hope, and I don't know if you guys know about Focus Hope and all the wonderful things that they do in and around the community. They definitely make sure that they give skill sets to young people. Anybody that wants it, they have different programs that they can put you in and then put you to work afterwards. And it's not just any program; it's programs that will allow you to build a career.
Absolutely.
Right? It's skill sets that will allow you to have a future, right? Take care of yourselves. And make sure that you can be hired and you can, different jobs would want you and things like that. You guys give them those tools as well, right?
Absolutely.
All right, so tell me exactly, what do you guys do at Focus Hope?
So Focus Hope is a civil and human rights organization. We were founded in 1968, and the Workforce Development and Education Division is kind of our answer to our mission to use intelligent and practical action to overcome racism, poverty, and injustice.
Wow.
And providing people with training that leads to jobs and career paths
Yeah.
is our answer to that point in
Wow.
the mission statement.
Wonderful. And so I am looking here at about it's probably over 10 different programs that you guys
Yes.
have, which is amazing. So we have right now a student that's in the studio that is in an IT program.
Correct.
Can you tell me about that? And do you have a lot of kids that want to go into IT more than others, or what's the most popular program?
So it depends, but
Okay.
yes, IT is very popular thanks to gaming and increase in
Yes.
technology just in society.
Uh-huh.
And so our IT training program is 10 weeks. It's a collaborative initiative between the City of Detroit and Focus Hope, where students come to Focus Hope and they learn IT fundamentals. So everyone is customer service certified. They'll learn break fixes. They'll learn how to interact with customers. And
Yeah.
then this is just starting them on a pathway to an IT training career.
All right. So after your 10-week program, where do they go after that?
They go to work.
Really?
Yes.
And but so they go to work, but how do they continue their education to get more experience?
So we have many opportunities. One would be an apprenticeship related
Okay.
to IT.
Okay.
And then also looking at after work opportunities. We have online groups so students can continue their education and credential earning
Okay.
through our user group.
Okay.
It's lots of opportunities.
Wow. And so I'm sure that, how long have you been with Focus Hope?
I've been with Focus Hope since 2006, so this is my lucky number 13th year.
Oh my
I know, right?
gosh. So you've had children come back or young people come back to you and say, oh my God, if it wasn't for you, Miss Jewel, I don't know where I would have been. I love my career. Give me a good story.
Absolutely. So not just me, the entire team. I started years ago, and many of the students were my age or older than me. And so we have a great story with the student. His name was Roy Goodman. Roy came in. He was a product of Detroit Public Schools, but he didn't earn his high school diploma credential. So
Okay.
he went through our GED program, and he went through Fast Track and manufacturing and our pipeline of programs. He ultimately ended up at the University of Michigan studying engineering, and he's a
Wow.
materials science engineer right now.
So you know what? It's all about you. It's all about you. It's all about what you want to do.
Absolutely.
And I'm not a big person of excuses.
Right.
And so when I meet a young person and they got all of this long list of excuses, it's like I know life is challenging and I know sometimes we get dealt a bad hand. But there's a lot of programs and a lot of things out there, and there's a lot of people that care about you that could help you get onto the right path. It's got to be about what you want to do.
It is, and one of the ways that we kind of handle that piece that you just mentioned is that we take this attitude of mindset, and it's growth mindset, and we want to make sure that we understand that you have a past. Everybody has one, but whatever your past may be, it doesn't dictate your future. And so if you may have failed in some area or didn't
Yeah.
quite take advantage of an opportunity prior, you can still do that now. It's never too late, and because we enforce that in our students, they don't want to leave, and
Yeah.
we don't want them to, except
Yeah.
but to go to work.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
we're a family.
absolutely.
We're a family.
So you guys have community partners that you constantly work with to make
Yes.
sure that your students have a placement after their program. And so can you tell some of those partners? Can you let us know who those partners are?
Absolutely. We have community partners, funders, and employers who all make up the kind of workforce development successes that we have. So we have great employers like Great Lakes Water Authority, although not related to IT, they're an amazing partner. We have AAA, we have Logicalis, who comes by often. We've also just recently partnered with Streetwise Partners for mentoring opportunities for our students. So the gamut runs wide. Anybody who wants to be a partner, you can get in where you fit in.
All right,
You fit in
that's
at Focus Hope.
interesting. I just learned about Streetwise Partners. I got to have her on the show.
Yes.
They're doing some great things.
They are.
Yeah,
They're
they were-
mentoring our students.
Okay, that's good. That's good. So they're out of New York, right?
Yes, and they
Okay.
just built an area office in
Downtown Detroit.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right, perfect. So tell tell us about some of the other programs that you guys have to offer.
So, in addition to our IT training path, we also have a manufacturing training path where students for a total of 15 weeks can come in and get skills related to high-low, CNC, which is computer numerical control, which is manufacturing, more commonly known, welding, robotics, automation, and design. And so it produces a multi-skilled, multi-tiered
Yeah.
manufacturing technician. We also have our infamous CDO training program through the Earn and Learn initiative. You don't have to have a high school diploma or a GED. Just test proficiently at least the sixth grade level, and you can come in and get readiness and then off into the world that awaits you in terms of trucking. There's a huge demand for trucking. The demand is driving up the salaries and the hourly rates. So you can get
Wow.
in for, we've had students come in $52,000 annually. So
Wow.
it's a good job, good career.
Yeah.
We also
And-
have apprenticeship opportunities. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. No. I want to hear. Go ahead.
It's a long list of them, as you alluded
Yeah.
to. We have apprenticeship opportunities. GLEWA, the employer I mentioned earlier, is connected to our apprenticeships. We also have a partnership through a federal grant from the Department of Labor for American Apprenticeship Initiative, where we're partnered with JAMA, Focus Hope. JAMA stands for Jackson Area Manufacturing, Focus Hope, and then Decide Solutions, who is now Go Engineering. And so it's not, I mention all of that to say it's not just this region, this area. We're in this area, but the span grows beyond
Yeah.
that because
Yeah.
of Focus Hope and our partners who are hugely instrumental.
Wow, that is amazing. All right, so do you have anything that is prison reformed kind of thing? Like if you've gone to prison or you're on a tether, I've had to deal with something like that last week. Anything for those people?
Recently, Focus Hope established an area of advocacy. And so that area is focused on hoping and helping people to overcome the kind of injustices that people face in our community. And so while that piece is running, we're also running the Focus Hope advocacy piece to empower our employers. So right now we have employers who are background friendly, but the whole tether piece, we're not quite there yet, but it
Okay.
doesn't mean that we're not going to be at all.
Okay.
And so again, despite your background, despite where you've been, we're here to help you. And we won't set you up for failure. We're not going to connect you with an employer who is not background smear friendly.
Yeah.
We want to make sure we connect you with the right person, and that's what we're committed to do.
Okay, perfect. I'm going to take a quick break. We had some guests just walk in. It's diverting our attention elsewhere. I'm going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with Marley B and Get in the Know.
Tune in every Monday morning at 10 for Get in the Know with host Marley B. Providing the city of Highland Park news, information, and entertainment. Find out what's happening in Highland Park from the city's movers and shakers. Get in the Know with Marley B. Monday mornings at 10, right here on WHPR.
As a single mother, my first job is care about Derek. Everything that I do is from him. When I moved to Philadelphia and this apartment, after 6 months, we need to connect with the world. I use internet to keep him in a language because that's the way to get connected with my family tradition. He has to know where he comes from. We need internet essential. There's no excuses to not get connected.
And welcome back to your very own TV show, Get in the Know. I am your host, Marley Blackman. Marley B, that's me. I am also your press secretary for the City of Highland Park, giving you the information you want to know, deserve to know. We have Miss Jewel Chapman in the studio this morning. She is joining us from Focus Hope, telling us all about the programs that she's offering to young people, and she could be offering them to you if you want. There's a ton of things that's going on there. She'll get you trained and then get you to work, right?
Absolutely.
So tell us a little bit more about your apprenticeship program.
So our apprenticeship program we're in our 4th year of a 5-year multi-million-dollar grant, and we're excited to train people. We have an event coming up in November, so mark your calendars if you can. November 12th, come by to Focus Hope to see us. We'll be at 1400 Oakman Boulevard, and you can check out more information on our website and our social media, Facebook pages, Instagram as well.
All right, perfect. All right, so give us a phone number where they can contact you.
You can call, and I don't want to give out my numbers, so excuse me if I'm
Okay, we have a website. Give a website or something.
No, I'm going to give out both.
Okay.
So our website is www.focushope.edu. Edu, don't forget that.
Okay.
And then our number is 313-494-4500, and that's for workforce development. And 5500 is for Focus Hope in general for all your needs.
All right, so we're going to bring up Mr. Dexter Perry. He has gone through the program, the training, and he is going to tell us what his next steps are, and he's also going to tell us about the program itself, and then you can see for yourself if that's something that you want to do and you want to be a part of. You can always call in to the show live to be a part of the show at 313-868-0342. We're going to take a quick break and bring up Dexter Perry, and then we just had some artists come in from Def Jam. We're going to be interviewing them. It seems like it's about 4 or 5 people here, so we're going to have a lot of fun with that. So stay tuned and stay locked in, and we'll be right back.
Tune in every Monday morning at 10 for Get in the Know with host Marley B, providing the City of Highland Park news, information, and entertainment. Find out what's happening in Highland Park from the city's movers and shakers. Get in the Know with Marley B, Monday mornings at 10, right here on WHPR.
As a single mother, my first job is care about Derek. Everything that I do is from him. When I moved to Philadelphia and this apartment, after 6 months, we need to connect with the world. I use internet to keep him in a language because that's the way to get connected with my family tradition. He has to know where he comes from. We need internet essential. There's no excuses to not get connected.
Welcome back to your very own TV show, Get in the Know. I'm your host, Marley Blackman. We have Mr. Dexter Perry right next to me this morning. Thank you so much for getting up so early to be here.
Thank you for having me.
So you are a part of the Focus Hope program.
That is correct.
All right, so tell us a little bit about your experience.
It's a wonderful program. I'm a part of the information technology program. It's a 10-week program. It's fast paced.
Yeah.
You got to make a lot of sacrifices to be a part of this type of program because of all the things that is going on within the short period of time. But
okay, stop. Tell me about the sacrifices.
Well, me personally, what I did to get the full experience of this program, to be fully committed to it,
yeah,
I quit my job.
Okay.
I quit my job. I had a good job going on. I was a territory sales manager for Staples.
Okay.
So it was good money, but I didn't really have a passion for sales.
Yeah.
So I heard about this program, a conference the mayor had, and I felt like it was an opportunity for me to switch careers into something I can really enjoy.
Wow. Okay.
So that was the sacrifice I made. Everyone has a different story to tell.
Okay.
But I feel like that's something that I had to do in order to get what I need out of the Focus Hope Information Technology
So
program.
how long do you have left?
It's 2 weeks left.
Okay.
2 weeks so I can see
But
the
there's
finish
a
line.
but, right? There's a but. You got to do something else after the 2 weeks?
Well, The good thing about the program, what I love about Focus Hope, they provide each student with opportunities to quickly be hired directly after the program. So already there was a career fair last week, which went well. A lot of companies reached out to me. I feel like I presented myself in a way to possibly be hired within a short period of time after once the program ends. So for the most part, there should be like there's job placement type of programs in place for students like myself once we graduate from the program.
Perfect. So what would you tell everyone who's watching you today about Focus Hope?
It's a great program. It's been around for a long time. It truly speaks for itself. Based off of my understanding, the information technology program just came back. It is an accelerated program. Anyone can do it. My mentality is, if that person did it, why can't I?
That's right.
You know, I've already told many people who's not where they want to be at in life to consider doing something else. They just don't know where to find those options. So outside of Focus Hope, I feel like I've been somewhat of a strong brand ambassador
Yeah.
for the program.
Was that a plug that they need to do more for you because you've been an ambassador?
No, it's just I speak so highly about the program because
That's
it's really
good.
giving back to the community.
Yeah.
And especially if you're part of the community, it's a free program.
Yeah. Wow.
That's a no-brainer in
Yeah,
itself right there.
right.
So yeah.
That's awesome. All right, so you have high expectations for not only yourself, but for what you're going to get out of the Focus Hope program.
Definitely.
And what you're going to get out of your placement for your
Definitely.
your new career.
That is correct.
Well, kudos to you.
I really
I'm
appreciate
very proud
it.
of you.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Well, I hope you young people are out there that are watching. You can do it too, he said, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. All right. So thank you so much for tuning in. We'll be right back with Def Jam and Big Hef and his guest. So stay tuned and stay locked in. We'll hear some new music from these guys, and I'll let them introduce themselves.
Tune in every Monday morning at 10 for Get in the Know with host Marley B, providing the city of Highland Park news, information, and entertainment. Find out what's happening in Highland Park from the city's movers and shakers. Get in the Know with Marley B. Monday mornings at 10, right here on WHPR.
As a single mother, my first job is care about Derek. Everything that I do is from him. When I moved to Philadelphia and this apartment, after 6 months, we need to connect with the world. I use internet to keep him in a language because that's the way to get connected with my family tradition. He has to know where he comes from. We need internet essential. There's no excuses to not get connected.
every Monday morning at 10 for Get in the Know with host Marley B. Providing the city of Highland Park news, information, and entertainment. Find out what's happening in Highland Park from the city's movers and shakers. Get in the Know with Marley B. Monday mornings at 10, right here on WHPR.
As a single mother, my first job is care about Derek. Everything that I do is from him. When I moved to Philadelphia and this apartment, after 6 months, we need to connect with the world. I use internet to keep him in a language because that's the way to get connected with my family tradition. He has to know where he comes from. We need internet essential. There's no excuses to not get connected.
Welcome back to your very own TV show, Get the Know. I'm your host, Marley Blackman. Marley B, that's me. I'm also your press secretary for the city of Highland Park, giving you the information you want to know, need to know, and deserve to know. And today we are blessed to have some really talented artists that they're actually on tour, Street Most Wanted tour, and they came into the WHPR studio to just kind of bless us with their presence, give us some of their new music, and let us know what we're going to be hearing while they're on tour. So right now we have Arian on. Did I say right?
You said it right.
Arian, all right, because he's
Perfect.
been they've been kind of messing that up. It's spelled ERRON.
EON.
See, even this is all crazy.
It's all good. We'll get there.
All right, so tell the people who you are.
Yeah, my name is Arian. You know,
Uh-huh.
that's my real name.
All right.
That's the name I go by, stage name, as they say. And from Dallas, Texas,
Okay,
Yeah.
and you all the way in the D.
all the way in the D.
Highland Park,
Yeah.
baby. You
Highland
know
Park,
you're in
what's
Highland
up?
Park. You ever heard of Highland Park in your
I,
travels?
I haven't.
You have not?
Yeah, I haven't. We have a Highland Park in Dallas. But I'm sure it's
Everybody
a lot
has a Highland
different.
Park, but this is the
Yeah.
original Highland Park.
Okay.
This is where
Say
the
that
Model
then.
T plant was made. This is
Say
where
that then.
Ford
Right.
created the middle class.
Wow.
Henry Ford himself. So this is the real Highland Park right here.
Man, this is historic.
Yeah,
I'm happy to be
it,
here.
It
man.
is
That's
historic.
what's
It
up.
is historic. So you guys are on tour. Did you guys played in Detroit?
We did. We played at Bankrolls last night.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
the old hip hop shop. That's
All
what I
right.
said it was.
All right. So I have my co-host on, DJ Hiddenhouse, and
What's
he's
happening?
what's going on? Good morning to
All
you.
is well. Good to see you, Mark.
too, you
glad to be back by your side.
All right. So you have any questions for?
yeah,
him?
Arian, I want to ask you, how long you been out in the business? How long you been doing your thing?
You know, I've probably been doing it for 6 years, probably a year that it's really been going really, really, really well for me.
What was that one thing that kind of made you say, "Oh, it's about to happen now"? What was that?
This tour. No, I was fan. No,
was it?
no, but honestly, yeah, in the last 4 months, since I dedicated everything to it, I put 100% into it. I'm starting to see, the fruits of my labor.
Absolutely.
What would you say to some of the young people that are out there that they have the passion and the desire to want to become a rap artist, and they I literally was just having a text conversation with one of my nephews last night about, he's like, oh, nothing's going right. And it's like, but he doesn't want to do anything else but music, but you still got to feed yourself. So what do you say to those young people out there that you got to do a little bit of both to kind of, and that's my saying, but what do you
Right,
say?
right.
What do you say to those young people?
Yes, it's definitely going to take finances.
Yeah.
Money doesn't grow on trees.
Absolutely.
So you have to have something that's bringing in the finances to be able to even promote your music at
Okay. All right.
So whatever that might be, just go find that. Go find what you can go re-up on as far as finances, and as soon as you have that, you'll be able to move forward. But
All
it's a marathon though.
Yeah. So how long have you been doing music?
Probably 14 years.
14 years. And you
In the
just
first-
got your break.
Right. Exactly.
So you see that, and so you had to feed yourself all those other years just to make sure that
Exactly,
have a
exactly.
plan B, right?
And you're gonna get a lot of no's. You got to be have tough skin and be able to go through the no's.
Yeah.
Because I've had high moments, low moments. I had moments where I almost thought I was gonna break, and I had these certain people around me in the industry, about to sign me and things like that, and it just didn't work out.
Yeah.
And I've almost been there like 3 or 4 times.
And you
what
know
I'm
it's
saying?
crazy, not to cut you off, but there's so many artists that go through the exact same thing, and they fall away. They just literally fall off the side. So I commend you for even being able to stand in the box with that.
I appreciate it.
Yeah,
I appreciate
that's
it.
big, man.
Yeah.
That's big.
All right. Well, you got new music.
Definitely.
All right.
Definitely.
You want to introduce your song?
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, before we go though, because we're gonna introduce your song, and then because we had a few artists to bring up, but I want you to let the world know how to find you and
Okay.
how to find your music.
Yeah, like I said, my name is Arian. You can find me on Twitter or Instagram or Facebook. It's the same handle. It's Arian Nation, ERREONATION. And you know, Checkway is the single. It's not just a single.
Checkway.
Yeah, it's the
All right.
lifestyle, and that's what we promoting. Go check out the video if you can. You know, we went to 5 different countries, 5 cities, all in one video.
Wow.
One music video. You know, we went to
took
Hong
financing.
Kong.
Yeah.
It took a little bit. Yeah, we went to Hong Kong. We went to Paris.
Oh, wow.
Went to London. We went to
Wow.
Dubai
For one video.
for one music video. Yeah, no green screen. You know, it was all real. So
Wow.
yeah, we wanted to do something epic for the culture.
That is
So
amazing.
go check out that video.
All right. Well, thanks you so much for coming into the show, Arian. And
Thank you
then
for having me.
Introducing your new single, Checkway. Is it a single or is it a mix?
Yes, a single.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
perfect,
It's a
perfect,
single.
perfect. All right, we're going to take a quick break.
Tune in every Monday morning at 10 for Get in the Know with host Marley B. Providing the city of Highland Park news, information, and entertainment. Find out what's happening in Highland Park from the city's movers and shakers. Get in the Know with Marley B. Monday mornings at 10, right here on WHPR.
As a single mother, my first job is care about Derek. Everything that I do is from him. When I moved to Philadelphia and this apartment, after 6 months, we need to connect with the world. I use internet to keep him in a language because that's the way to get connected with my family tradition. He has to know where he comes from. We need internet essential. There's no excuses to not get connected.
Want a little Checkway, good in every city. Get lit soon as I walk off the jetway. That way, touchdown, coming to town, make my rounds and take off the next day. Fly away, have it my way. I don't know a better way. Checkway, yeah. Boy, on this side we move different. Come through with that thing tucked, sauce still dripping. All my like me too, we ain't never switching. Back against the wall, boy, that gave us 4th and inches. Keep your distance, you don't want no static. I had that big bag way before this rap. Baggage claim, man, I watch her pull the wag up. Daddy home, girl, I'm about to run a bag up. Yeah, we ain't moving packs now, still won't put the strap down. All about this rap now, never see me back down, boy, forget it. My say it's time to ride, boy, I'm with it. Pretty things calling, man, I spoiled all them. It took them losses, I'm still out here ballin'. D-boy don't want no problems, I'm way down in Texas, what up in Yonkers, damn. Honey say I'm childish, youngin' out here wildin'. By the gallon, started on the ENJ, now we sit McAllen. Come on baby, peep the drip, I don't need no stylist. Checkway, good in every city. Get lit soon as I walk off the jetway. That way, touchdown, coming to town, make my rounds and take off the next day. Fly away, have it my way. I don't know a better way. Checkway, yeah. I got to get better, man, got to move on. Boy, I want it all, I done waited too long. Out here moving wavy, I'm just yelling, pay me. I'll never play myself, however letting them play me. Lamping at the mansion, me and my thugs. Girls running around this like the Bad Girls Club. Damn, only models, boy, I got bravado. Hard work is easy work, I do this with my eyes closed. Gotta bundle up, cold winter, summer up. I just put 10 in the purse, told my girl go run it up. Boy, it never stop, middle finger to the ops. 30 on the watch. watch. Extendo on the, yeah, boy, that's gang. All that we know, we be on road, elite on go. Showtime, boy, I know the camera's on me. I be in the huddle like the family on 3. I go, Tabo, I barely blinks, yeah, I ball, I know, when you know you got your money right, yeah, you know they can't tell you nothing right, yeah. Check way, good in every city. Get lit soon as I walk off the jetway. That way, touchdown, come into town, make my rounds and take off the next day. Fly away, have it my way. I don't know a better way. Check way, yeah.
And welcome back to your very own TV show, Get in the Know. I'm your host, Marley Blackman. Marley B, that's me. I'm also your press secretary for the city of Highland Park. We are having some fun in the studio with some of the Big Hef Def Jam artists in the studio, showcasing some of their new music. They are on tour as we speak. They played in the D. They stopped in Highland Park to interview with me and DJ Henhouse, and we were just having a good old time. Camp Zero is in the building. What's
How
up?
you doing? Oh, good to be here. Highly favored, blessed today.
What's up? Welcome to the city, man.
Oh man, this is a beautiful city.
Yeah,
And
you
I
have a
got-
good time?
Oh, I had a good time.
Yeah.
Had a wonderful time.
Good. You're from?
From Dallas, Texas. From
Okay.
Dallas, Texas. So
All
it's a bit. The weather's a bit different.
Clearly.
Well,
bit
it
different.
it was hot like Dallas.
Yeah.
You just came on.
You
at
can
the
breathe a
wrong
lot
time.
better here, though. I
Yeah.
can breathe.
You can
That's-
breathe.
My
Yeah.
lungs are like
All right, yeah.
expanded.
I love the different changes in weather because
Yeah.
I could not do hot all the time.
Oh no, not at all.
But Dallas gets snow. You guys.
We get-
last few years your weather global warming thanks to global warming.
Yeah. When we get ice or snow, it is global warming.
Yeah.
It's in Dallas is done.
Yeah.
Like, the driving and nobody's driving. Nobody's going to the store.
like here.
Get water. Everybody get water and put it away. No, it's serious.
It's serious.
One ice. We just need one little ice to fall down.
All right, so tell us about yourself. What are you doing? Camp Zero. How did you come up with that name?
I used to be an EDM DJ. That's where I got my first bit of success in the music industry.
All right.
So it's the little mask. It's a little gold mask that I wore, and that's the name of that mask. So that's how we came up with the name Cap Zero. And then or Zero, I guess it's French. Zero. But I've been doing that. I did that for about 8 years.
You look like Snoop Dogg when you just did that.
Yeah, I get that a lot. Snoop Dogg. I get that since I was 3. I was like, who's Snoop Dogg?
They're
Nah,
like,
I
oh
get
yeah,
that a
that's
lot.
Snoop Dogg's son. That's like, yeah,
Uncle
that's
Snoop. Shout out to Uncle Snoop.
Right. And he be in Detroit, so yeah.
Oh yeah, big
Yeah,
time.
he loves Detroit.
Oh, big time,
Definitely
big
loves
time.
Detroit.
Yeah, Detroit's a beautiful city.
So Cam, let me ask you this: You've been out on tour with Big Hef, the streets was on the tour.
Yes, sir.
What's been the highlight so far for you?
Actually, this.
Okay.
Yeah, being able to touch people, to be able to see you guys, to shake hands and
Good answer, good
in a
answer.
personal relationships.
Right.
It's true.
It's true.
Well,
good.
I mean, I think the good thing is ultimately at the end of the day for you guys to be able to be out on the road, being
Exactly.
able to touch these cities. And it goes back to what I've always said for years.
Exactly.
If an artist really want to make it out here, you got to get into the city. You got to get into the trenches. You got
Oh,
to touch
yeah.
the people.
Gotta connect the dots.
Because you got to create that foundation for yourself.
Yes,
that's,
sir.
That's huge.
Yes, sir.
What's like ultimate for you?
My end goal is just. Well, I have a church that I want to build. So when I was younger, God gave me a church
Never
that I
heard
want to
that.
build. Yeah, it's kind of just been piecing it into me ever since I've been a kid. So I know that's my end goal. So I'm just kind of just following steps.
Camp
Day after day.
Zero wants to build a church. That's amazing. Are you gonna do it in your hometown?
I don't know yet.
Are you gonna
I'm
do
waiting
one
on
of
that.
those mega churches that you have one in Detroit, one in Highland
A
Park,
lot of money in the church business these days.
Dallas,
man.
Atlanta.
I don't know. I was still waiting on that answer.
Yeah.
Somebody asked me that yesterday. I'm still waiting on that. I don't know.
You don't know.
He just.
So I
piecing
mean,
in
do you
what-
think that you're just gonna be like kind of connecting to like your generation of folks and just like what's gonna be your angle? Or
I think it's
hasn't
gonna
told
be
you that
all.
yet?
I think having so much success in so many different genres of music,
Yeah.
It's gonna be easy.
I think it's gonna be real cultural and real diverse. So I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing what what he has in store for it.
That's amazing.
But I mean, the visions are beautiful and the conversations are amazing. So
Are you saying some of that in your music?
no. It's the total opposite.
All right.
Total opposite.
So
I do have music where I do speak,
Mm-hmm.
but I kind of just follow the. I kind of want to reach the people that's not in the church, that don't know him.
Right.
Right. Like in the EDM world, it's a whole different type of crowd.
Absolutely.
At first I was confused on why that route, but that's when I was doing shows for 300, 100,000 people, maybe 20, 30, 40,000 people didn't know or never went to a church and didn't even know what a church was.
Right.
Really?
That follow me, and they watch. I have a word of a day that I do on Instagram.
You say you doing
Yeah.
word of the day?
I do.
Okay.
I do. So every day I put up a phrase or a word or just something to motivate my fans, and it's good to reach people that just don't know.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. I'm sorry, Marley.
No.
So
Go for it.
let's say with even with the NFL situation and Jay-Z, right?
Exactly.
And looking at you and saying tying into the church.
Yes, sir.
And you taking a different paths in terms of the EDM and the different genres of music.
Exactly.
Do you see yourself in that space ultimately long term in terms of saying, okay, look, I backdoored y'all so the sense to kind of get y'all on my side.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I got you here, I got your attention, you're gonna follow what it is. Do you see yourself in that space?
Oh, 100%. Yeah. Oh no, I'm gonna follow through. Yeah, I'm not gonna back down. No, I'm definitely I'm just listening and paying attention to. Some people say when I went from EDM getting 10 to 40,000 a show, and then I go over to Urban World, which is a brand new start.
Right.
Everybody thought I was crazy.
Right.
When I dropped my first record, it had immediate success, and that's why I just continue to follow that, your steps.
Wow.
When I got my first start in the music and the movie world. I do major motion pictures,
Huge.
and got all type of awards like Kid Choice Awards and different things like that. So I just kind of learned early just to follow. If he say do it, just do it.
Dope.
So it's working, and my fan base grows rapidly, and
As it should.
right now I'm sugar daddy of America, so I just go with the flow.
Sugar Daddy of America.
Sugar
So
daddy
tell us,
of America.
tell us about the new record. What's the concept behind it?
Well, the record that I brought you guys is Running Up. That's my first single that has success. We still my new single is called Busy, but we still working out the kinks as far as the radio version and getting it cleaned enough for you guys. So we gotta Run It Up. Run It Up's my first single after I left the EDM world. I did my last tour, and I went right to the urban world. So just Run It Up. It's about motivation. It's for motivational for the fellas, and then Busy is for the women. It's motivation for the women.
Yeah, I heard that. Should do well in clubs.
Appreciate. Oh yeah, it did well last night. Real well. Shout out to DJ Yeller. But yeah, I just kind of just want to touch both sides. But we're gonna have to bring Busy back.
How long have you been doing music?
20 years.
Wow.
20 years.
You don't even look that
Yeah.
old.
No.
I'm not. I started young. I started at 10.
You're including being 10 years old in your 20 years.
But that's when I started. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely. Yeah, it was. I've been trying a long time.
Okay.
And when you learn how to listen, you start to get that success. So that's where we at now. Just kind of like just reaping the benefits of just listening,
All right.
paying attention. So
I say that all the time. You got to listen.
Gotta listen.
More than you talk.
you got
Sure.
to,
For sure.
got to.
All right. Well, you want to introduce Shore? You have anything else?
No, I was gonna tell him give his social media information and
Yeah.
introduce a
Hey.
new single.
It's Camp Zero, CampZeroo. That's French, Zero. Also search America's Sugar Daddy. Any platform, anywhere the other celebrities are, I'm there too. This is the new song. It's an oldie, but it's a newbie. It's called Run It Up. Let us know what y'all think about it.
All right. Before we go to his music, how many cities are in the tour?
Well, we've been on tour with Health since the beginning of the year.
Okay.
So this is kind of like another leg, but on this one, it's I think 11 or 13. I lost count. It's 11 or 13.
All right. How do you
Yeah.
stay focused when you're on tour, where you're gone away from home for so long?
You don't. You just
Go with the flow.
you just got to trust the people around you to
Yeah.
keep you, level headed. Like my manager, he's solid. I mean, I don't know how he does it, but he's knocking on the door. If he says he's gonna be there at 9:20, he's there at 9:15. Knocking on the door, making sure we up, because it's tough. It's not easy, and it's a grind, and it's definitely something you gotta want, to be able to do it. So definitely, my answer to that would be my manager.
Okay.
Shout out to BC.
All right. Perfect. All right. Do you want to go ahead and introduce your new?
Yeah.
To do it again just one more time, just because I took them away from that for a
it's all
second.
good. Hey, you heard it first right here at Detroit. It's my record, Run It Up. Go check out Busy on some other platforms, but we finna run it up right now.
All right, you guys, that's it for the Getting to Know show. Thank you so much for tuning in to your girl Marley B and my co-host today,
Absolutely. Thank
DJ
you.
Henhouse,
Appreciate
and thank
being
you
in
for
there.
the artists and the guests. And make sure you stay tuned in to the City of Highland Park's Facebook page for any live events or any news or in media and entertainment that you want to know about, be about, any of the politics, any of the government information. Please stay tuned in to the City of Highland Park's Facebook page. Stay tuned and stay locked in. We're going to keep going with the music from Camp Zero. And we want to hear your feedback on the show and everything like that. So you can always give us a call at 313-868-0342.
I don't got shit to lose. I ain't got shit to prove. Yeah, I bought the crib. I done bought the jewels. I just stun on yachts. On private flights. Y'all run this shit. Man, I love this life. Run it up. 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 My be cooking the cabbage while I'm picking that fabric. Skizzing this playing mad. Betting hundreds on passes. Bobby the Boucher, we on a new wave. I'm in the coupe, call it a toupee. Nigga, I'm too shaved. Top out the roof, trap in the parking lot. Back in the parking spot. I had a new supply, he had to up his price. I had to up my price. Driving that 45, 30 to 35. I had to curve the block. Exit off Daniel there, I had a shipment drop. Laws trying to shake the spot, but we had a little got shit to lose. I ain't got shit to prove. Yeah, I bought the crib. I done bought the jewels. I just stun on yachts. On private flights. Y'all run this shit. Man, I love this life. Run it up. 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 I don't sleep. I don't eat. Private flights to Belize. I just bought another yacht. Bought that where I sleep. Y'all niggas still tryna flex on Instagram. For the best. Virgin hair in your hair look like it's already fucking little bit. Let me show you how to move through your city, but you gotta move in silence. I can show you how to make 6 figures, but you know you gotta reapply it. I am the truth. I am the motherfucking proof. I am the truth.